Hello ladies and gents, I'm the Beanie 101 and I'm here with some more NHL 18 gameplay for you, and this is really super exciting. The guys at EA Sports have released what is the biggest video that they've released so far about the new features and the new gameplay you can expect to see in NHL 18. So I'm going to break down everything that we see in the trailer, all the fun stuff, and I'm really excited because I think that this year, more than any other in recent years, a lot of the fun is going to be brought back into the NHL franchise, both sides of the puck. And yeah, let's dive right into it. As always, if you want to see more NHL 18 content, more NHL 18 news, then consider liking and subscribing. You're going to see all of my content first and foremost if you do that. But let's have a look at some of this video content. First up, we have got some crazy creative attacking Dekes, and there's a lot of new stuff here. Some of it is returning stuff, some one-handed Dekes, some between the leg passes and shots, which are brand new. As far as I'm aware, they've not been in an NHL game before, but some of the one-handed Dekes were removed when we moved from the 360 PS3 era to the current generation of Xbox One and PS4, but I'm really glad to see these one-handed Dekes back. You can also see in the footage here that there's not only between the leg shots and passes, but there's some faking between the leg moves coming on here. You can see McDavid doing that, which is pretty cool. You're supposedly able to string these moves together much more easily and much more fluidly, and equally you can now do multiple deke moves from the same sort of stick movements. So if you're holding your stick out to your forehand or your backhand, you have a lot more options to deke around defenders as you go along. So I think that that's really exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing the creativity of the community. It never fails to astound me what sort of dekes and montages and clips people in the NHL community can put together. Now, I do like putting some dekes together when I'm on the ice. I don't proclaim to be the best at it by any stretch of the imagination, but it's going to be fun seeing what people come up with. So I'm excited to see it. Next up is what I would call possibly the absolute hands down biggest change to the gameplay that you are going to see in an NHL game for many a year. This is possibly the most important change since the skill stick came in NHL 07, and it's something that I have been raving about wanting to see in an NHL game for years and years and years, because primarily I play as a D-man in EASHL, and that is the defensive skill stick. This to me is a godsend. I'm so excited for this. You're going to be able to hold your stick out. You've got complete control of your stick when you've not got the puck. You can see in the footage here, you can block passing lanes. You've got full control of how and when you poke. You can swing your stick around, sweep around, take passing lanes away, go directly into pass block from these animations. It looks pretty fluid. I'm sure it's going to change the way that defense is played a long way. You can block forwards coming down the ice. You can still throw the body, but this is something that I'm really excited to get my hands on. I can't wait for the NHL beta to try this out and see just how easy or difficult it is. I imagine it's going to take quite some getting used to, especially if, as I anticipate, it's going to be using the right stick, which in years gone by has been used primarily for hitting. So are there going to be some modifiers with the controls? You know, everyone's got a lot of muscle memory in their hands who have played NHL for a number of years. You're used to a certain control set, so adding to that, yeah, we're interested to see how that works. Next up is creative AI, and another thing that I'm really looking forward to, if only because one of my bugbears in the last few years of NHL is quite how bad my AI teammates are, especially when it comes to pass selection. They always or consistently try to pass through other players rather than up and around the boards. If your AI D-man gets stuck behind your net, or you try to call for a pass, or you want some sort of breakout emanating from behind your net, the AI just can't do it. They can't do it very well at all. So looking at the footage here, you can see that they're able to bank passes off the boards much more effectively, especially behind the net. That's what I'm most looking forward to. They pass into space a little better, and you can even see that the AI in general is going to have use of the full suite of deking moves and also saucer passes. Using saucer passes and things like that much more regularly makes your AI teammates much more useful. I hope they strike the balance there between useful and not overpowered, especially when it comes to EASHL. A lot of teams roll with 3 forwards and rely on the AI to bail them out at the back end. I hope the AI D-men aren't too difficult to play against, but we shall reserve judgment. The fourth and final thing that we see on this video is the brand new and improved EASHL. So not only are you able to play 6 versus 6, but they have authentic 3 versus 3 gameplay. Obviously new overtime rules came into the NHL for the last year or so, and now it's going to be in the NHL game for the first time. There's a few things that we can garner from this footage, as well as 3v3. It's going to open up the ice. Obviously it's going to mean that the more creative of us, the people who like to stick handle and dangle around people, it's going to be a very, very fun mode. I'm sure this is going to be the focus of a lot of montages, a lot of Twitch play, a lot of esports, because it's a fun, exciting, vibrant mode, I'm sure. On top of that, you can see from the footage there's a lot more customization options in EASHL. Last year we were able to customize our arena, but there are a few things that we couldn't touch. You can see in the footage that you can change the color of your goalposts, and there's also what looks like a few new logos. And kit types. Kits are going to be something that are definitely going to be new to the game this year, as the NHL have moved from Reebok kits to Adidas kits. So I expect a lot more different styles and customization there. What are you most looking forward to in NHL 18? I'm looking forward to 3 versus 3 EASHL. I think that it's going to be a lot of fun. I think the creative deking is also going to be a lot of fun. But I am most looking forward to this defensive skill stick, and quite how much of a game changer that is comparing NHL 17 to NHL 18. It could be big, ladies and gents. It could be really big, and I am super excited. The NHL beta is coming up very, very shortly, so don't forget to sign up. I think it starts on the 25th of July. But yeah, make sure you sign up so that you can test these things out. It's going to be a huge amount of fun. I've been the Beanie 101. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you found this video useful, don't forget to hit that like button, as it helps other people find my stuff, and consider subscribing if you want to see some more NHL content on my channel. But I thank you for your time, and I'll catch you again in the next video.
NHL 18 is built for the new NHL, introducing all the speed, skill, and creativity that we see from the young superstars of the game. To do that, we've introduced 4 key components to our core gameplay in NHL 18. New creative attack dekes, the defensive skill stick, creative AI teammates, and authentic 3-on-3 EA Sports Hockey League games. There are a ton of new moves in NHL 18, including one-handed dekes, between-the-legs shots and passes, cheeky puck flips, and more. We've also added the ability to perform multiple dekes from the same stick position, giving you the control and freedom to react in the moment and gain that extra bit of space for a scoring chance. To counter the creative attack dekes, we're excited to introduce the all-new defensive skill stick. You can target your poke checks, keep your stick extended to angle off the attacker, and sweep your stick to cover a zone. You now have full control to read and react to offensive threats, and shut them down with defensive skill. Next, we've made significant changes to our artificial intelligence system that we're calling Creative AI. AI teammates are now better at finding you in breakout and transition opportunities through off-the-boards bank passing and lead passing. Your AI teammates will also use the same deking and defensive tools that you do, allowing for smarter plays up and down the ice. Finally, we've added the ability to play authentic 3-on-3 matches in EA Sports Hockey League. For our more competitive and skilled players, 3-on-3 hockey means more open ice to show off your skills and more risk versus reward decisions that will impact the outcome of the game. 3-on-3 ESHL is one of our most exciting and competitive arenas yet. In NHL 18, our gameplay is built for the new NHL.